Lorne Greene was known to millions as the calm, steady pillar of Bonanza, the moral backbone of the Ponderosa who led his family through every storm. But behind the scenes of this legendary Western, a very different story was unfolding. While Greene appeared to be the symbol of authority and grace, he harbored deep-seated resentments toward several co-stars and Hollywood icons. These hidden feuds, buried for years, changed the way we see the legacy of the show forever. At the top of Greene's list of conflicts was Pernell Roberts. Unlike typical ego clashes, this rivalry was philosophical. Roberts viewed the show as too safe and too perfect, openly criticizing the writing and Greene's character, Ben Cartwright, during script meetings. The tension peaked in 1965 when Roberts dismissed Ben Cartwright in an interview as a character he couldn't respect. For Greene, this wasn't just a creative difference, it was a personal attack on the discipline and depth he had poured into the role. Years later, a different kind of betrayal came from Michael Landon. While Greene valued military-like structure and tradition, Landon began quietly seizing creative control. By writing his own scripts and sending them directly to the network, Landon shifted the spotlight away from the patriarch and toward younger characters. Greene watched as his presence faded, eventually realizing that Landon hadn't just changed the show, he had replaced Greene's original vision. In private, Greene lamented that while Landon took nothing intentionally, he had somehow taken everything. Greene's resentment wasn't limited to his cast, it extended to the giants of the silver screen. John Wayne delivered a blow that cut Greene deeper than any rival ever could. In 1966, Wayne publicly mocked Bonanza, stating, "If you want the West without blood or guts, watch Bonanza." This single sentence, followed by a condescending joke at a charity banquet, made Greene feel like an outsider in the genre he helped keep alive. Similarly, Clint Eastwood represented a painful shift in Hollywood. As Eastwood rose to fame with a more ruthless, dirty kind of hero, he remarked that real cowboys don't preach, they survive. To Greene, this felt like a rejection of the moral code he had spent decades portraying. He realized that the world he belonged to was being erased by a new era of grit over grace, a realization that left a wound that never truly healed. The list of conflicts also included Anthony Quinn, whose raw intensity and messy acting philosophy clashed with Greene's belief in restraint and stability. Greene felt Quinn's dominance was a disruption to the story's balance. The two shared a cold professional distance, fueled by Quinn's dismissal of Greene's controlled performances as safe acting. Finally, there was Guy Williams, the only man who pushed Greene to his absolute breaking point. Williams arrived on set with the vanity of a movie star, demanding changes to lighting and camera angles to favor his profile. When Williams finally declared that his character should lead a scene over Ben Cartwright, Greene did the unthinkable, he silently walked off the set. For Greene, Williams had broken the room by violating the principles of humility and mutual respect that held the Ponderosa together. Prestige Buzz brings you the untold stories behind television's greatest icons. Understanding these behind-the-scenes struggles reveals the true weight of the mantle Lorne Greene carried for so many years. If you enjoyed this deep dive into TV history, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification so you never miss an upload.